Previously on Lookin' at It, a nature show.
It snowed.
Split up and cover different aspects of winter survival.
I'm gonna try to eat hibernating animals.
Winter survival, a geologic approach.
I'm here with Scott from Earth Spirit Educational Services.
If I get wet, I won't make it. So hungry.
So, these are rocks, and they survive the winter by being rocks. They're not living things at all. I think that's a good intro to geology. We'll talk more about this later.
And so Jason gave up. He went home, poured himself a spot of tea, and probably had a wank. And now we make our way back to Steve and Scott. Listen closely as they continue their journey exploring the world of winter survival.
I guess I got a couple questions.
Sure.
So, a long time ago, I was joking around with Matt about, I don't know, surviving the winter by digging up hibernating animals and just eating them because they're defenseless, at least to a degree. And is that actually like a viable thing to do, or is it moral, or I don't know. We're not serious, but none of us would actually do it.
I was going to say, Steve, on some level, I only hope there were a few cold beers involved in that conversation, because the idea is a little bit radical. Now, if you want to think about reality, right, if your push comes to shove, if you have no options for food, how realistic do you really think it is to find the den of a hibernating animal and then dig down and dig that up? I think it'd be great. I'd love to spend some time with somebody who's willing or wanted to try.
Okay, so trying to find some good dead logs, like large size ones, a lot bigger than that kind of stuff, because rodents like mice like to den up in there for the winter. It kind of gives them a lot of protection, a lot of insulation, and rodents are good because, as I like to say, miceies taste niceies.
But on an ethical level, come on.
Yeah,
they can't move. They're barely breathing. They're as close to dead as one could be. So let's take full advantage of this sleeping little baby.
Yeah.
No, I would have to say, come on.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like plucking an animal out of like a freezer, but you know, but that freezer is really hard to find. So
that freezer is really hard to find, and if anybody can find the hibernating dens, then after 4 feet of digging, maybe they deserve that dinner.
Sweet. This is good. The snow's melted a little bit. And, oh, this is...
And with that, Matt passed out. And while he takes a deep sleep of his own, let's discuss a little more closely what exactly it means to be a deep sleeper.
This is one that I've been really waiting to see. It's been months, due to the cold weather, that we've seen the eastern striped skunk come out. So the skunks have reemerged, the raccoons have reemerged, perhaps even the black bear are reemerging. These are the three of our mammals up here in our area that spend most of the winter in torpor, or as some people say, deep sleep. Deep sleep, what's the big deal about it? Torpor? It's all about body temperature drop, conserving energy, yet while doing so, the animals have the ability to wake up, leave the den site, feed, go to the bathroom, come back. You know, these animals have to get up and actually excrete waste. It's part of the cycle. They need to. Where other animals, true hibernators, they can go much longer, like our friend the woodchuck. And today I don't anticipate seeing woodchuck out. Not yet. I'm looking for another couple of weeks here, and a warming trend that's going to drive that cycle to completion. Got company here.
Yeah.
In fact, they do. And now, let's see what the others are up to. Nothing there. Nothing there either. Nope, still listening for birds.
Oh.
But wait, Matt is stirring.
What the fuck? Shit. Oh man, this isn't good. I think I just passed out. How long was I down for? Like Guess this is what 10 days without food will do to the human body.
Could you eat snow fleas, I guess, or would it be worth the effort of just getting a lot of them, these little springtails, and just munching down?
Could you eat them? Yes. They're not going to kill you. Are you going to get anything substantial put into your belly? No.
So you've never tried to eat one though, right?
No,
you're hesitating.
Well, I got to think because, you know, I'm one of those people who I would rather learn through the experience than read it in a book.
So far, I've only been able to find these snow fleas. And, they're really just not filling me up.
A little espresso and snow flea morning sounds tasty.
In fact, they're kind of gross.
That's all well and good, but what about finding water?
But let's say if you were just like real thirsty, like you really, really needed a drink. Far, far from any civilization. Is there like a
There's a couple of options here. Time of the year, and if you're forced to go to that water source on some level, if it's dehydration that's really getting you, and you know that you're not going to live 3 days to typical capacity without water. For me, I'm going to look for one thing first. If it's springtime, sap is flowing, I'm looking for that right there, that grapevine. That's a heavy old grapevine because you can either snap it or cut it. If you don't have a knife, you're going to have to creatively bend and find a vine that's small enough, usually about 1 inch diameter. It's pretty breakable for a guy. Break that, literally drink from it. Okay, that's good water. And a little bit of sugar, so it'll bring your blood sugar levels up in your body if you haven't had any food. So that's positive. Okay? If I'm in the point where I have to drink from this, okay, there's a couple of things I want to do. I don't want to be in slow-moving area like this little pool right here.
okay?
I want to be in a fast-moving area that's highly oxygenated and filtered by stones or sand.
Okay. So stagnant water you really want to stay away from.
In the big picture, boil first, filter second. If this is your last option, for me personally, Steve, I gotta tell you, it would be a matter of having an understanding about the condition of the water. So if you boil, you're good. I mean, if it's me, and I've got topography similar to this, what I'll look for first before coming here as a last resort is to find a spring, a freshwater spring breaking ground here somewhere on the hillside.
Okay.
The chances of that being contaminated are far less than surface water.
All right.
Yeah.
Noted.
But, you know the deal. Can be challenging, that's for sure.
I've been drinking a lot of creek water, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get giardia from it. So any little bit liquid and calories I can put back into my body, the better off I think I'm going to be. So, yeah.
All right. So Scott and I are done with our adventure for today, and
But you know what? I think I smell a good home-brewed coffee working, and there's a warm fire waiting for us, Steve. So why don't we go inside and get warm while we wrap this up, okay?
That's a good idea.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, we're done for the day, and you should definitely check out Earth Spirit Educational Services. You can find them online at earthspiritedu.org, and I'm ready to get out of here. So, Scott, it's always a pleasure.
Awesome, Steve. Well, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. I had a wonderful time with you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll go out for some wild foods together. How's that sound?
Sounds awesome.
All right, pal.
All right.
So, it's been over 2 weeks now. Still haven't eaten much of anything. I been drinking really, really horrible water, and pretty sure those mushrooms were not turkey tail, because I feel like crap right now. So, instead of continuing to waste energy, I'm gonna myself attempt a torpor, and I'm just gonna go to sleep for a little bit, because I'm done hiking. I'm done.
no! Oh, this never should have happened.
It's just lying there. Should we take it with us?
Yeah. People have to be more mindful about their f***ing garbage. Where do you think Matt is? Thanks for watching our episode.
And if you liked what you saw and you want to learn more about the ingenuity of animal survival, read Winterworld by Bernheim.
But reading that book won't be enough. You gotta get out there and enjoy it for yourselves.
And always remember, our stupidity in this episode is a vessel for your learning, so don't try anything we did at home.